So yeah, without further ado, we've got An Inconvenient Time, Batman and Me, Generation Growth, Into the Light, Los Hermanos, or The Brothers, Marionette Land, Missing in Brooks County, Tapeball, The Girl Who Wore Freedom, The Road Up, and Vinyl Nation. So again, awesome group of documentaries. Oh, and speaking of, I have this. Check this out. So the Tapeball people, we accepted their documentary. So I got a box in the mail a couple weeks ago, and it is this. So this is not an unboxing video, but I opened it up. So watch the trailer in a little bit, and this is amazing. They sent us an actual tape ball. So when you see the trailer and when you come and watch the movie, that will be super cool for you guys to see and understand what the heck that is. So thanks to the tape ball folks for sending that in, right?
And it's handmade.
And it's handmade, absolutely. So yeah, that's the cool thing about it. And you can tell like it has that. So
yep.
Super neat.
Hi, my name is Joe Nyquist. I'm the director of Tapeball. Tapeball is a game played by the Grams family. They're family friends of mine that go way, way back into my life, and they invited me to come and play this thing that they had been doing in their family for a couple of years called Tapeball. And I went to the field, and it was like I got the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. It was this amazing experience of this game. And the remarkable thing wasn't even necessarily playing this baseball type of game. The remarkable thing was the care and the emotion that they put into making this a big deal for everybody and having everybody have a good time there. And so if this has been the kind of year where gathering with family and friends is something that you missed, Tapeball is the kind of film that will draw you in and help you remember what it's like to have these moments and to cultivate them together. So please, enjoy Tapeball.
We have another fun documentary that's connected to Minnesota called Tapeball, which is basically a family in Isanti County in this huge front yard create a ball field. just they create a ball field, and they create this game called Tapeball. They basically make a ball out of tape, and they play it every day during the summertime, and it's the thing now.
What about some other Minnesota Connection films?
There's a really fun film called Tapeball. So we have Tapeball.
Okay.
And that film is it's a fun documentary. It is, again, we show films from all across our state, right? Minnesota Connected. Mm-hmm. This film comes right outside of the Isanti County. And there's this family, and they basically create their expansive front yard into a ball field. And they create their own rules. It's obviously based on baseball, but they create the balls out of tape. And it is it's a hoot. Again, there's politics. There's literally a discussion around somebody who pretended to get stung by a bee so they could take steroids so they can win MVP of Tapeball. Yeah. It's this whole thing.
Grant, have you heard of this? The tape I ball. feel
Yes,
like-
yes.
Yeah.
I used to play a version of it as a kid, not the same one that they're talking about.
Funny.
Oh yeah, this looks good. Looks
Oh,
good.
it sounds fun.
Awesome. What about tape ball?
Tapeball is fun, you guys. There's this family in near Isanti County which has transformed their expansive front yard into a pastime. They basically created this ball out of tape, and they have a summer league, and there's competition, and it's all about culture and bringing the community together. Certainly a Minnesota film. The filmmaker is from Minnesota Township of, I believe, Wayzata. But anyways, yeah, it's just a fun film about you can find joy anywhere, and you don't have to look far more than your community. So I love it. Tapeball is amazing.
When his family started doing this, he thought, I got to get Joe involved in this. And so I got an invite to go play and just fell in love with the game right off the bat and as a player. And several years ago, I just had this idea that everybody just needs to know about this, because it's not just that we play a game and that there's this big front yard that has this nice ball field. It's really the culture behind the game and why we play it, and it's all about family and community and joy and making everyone feel like they have something to contribute, whether they're athletically inclined or not.
And that's what I got through the trailer here, Joe. Joe Nyquist here, director of the Minnesota documentary Tapeball. They have a screening Friday, October 29th, so a week from today, 6:15, and those are at the Showplace Icon Theater right here in St. Louis Park.
Tapeball is another movie that will be shown, which I have to admit, I kind of love this one.
I know it's fall, but I'm like beating up. So lady has a fan. So go on. So yes, so Tapeball is another one that has a great Minnesota connection. So I love Tapeball because it's really a family story about a family that used their space to basically take their own spin on baseball. And so they put this together, and it's great because the director, Joe Nyquist, lives right here in White Bear Township. So this is basically one of our neighbors. And that's what a lot of the Minnesota Connected films are about.
I believe that when people watch this film, they'll experience joy in a way that inspires them to do something like this with their family. It doesn't have to be baseball or even sports related at all.
Joe Nyquist is our guest. His documentary is Tapeball. Now, I'm looking at that and I'm going, one of the things I've always wondered is, because, you play these games in yards and you do home run derby and wiffle ball and all that stuff. But I've long thought if you're going to do one of those, you got to have a green monster.
Yeah, we tried that. So one of the things we tried to do is we tried to put like a net on top of the fence out in left.
Yeah.
You got to get creative when you've got a ballpark like this. So we tried putting this large net, and it seemed to only stop the home runs of Joel, who's the commissioner. So he shut down that idea.
he made a ruling, huh?
Yep. It came down from on high that we're not going to have the net. We're not doing the monster.
The net is now silly, right?
Yes. That was a step too far.